hope that this goes real quick like the music.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. 10 rounds of boxing in the light heavyweight division. Brought to you by Mayweather Promotions, the Money Team, Mayweather Sports, and the Club at Cannery. At ringside, the 3 judges scoring this bout will be Adelaide Bird, Dave Moretti, and Patricia Morse-Jarman. At ringside, the review official for this bout is Robert Bird, and in the ring, the man laying the law when the bell sounds, referee Jay Nady. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he's wearing the white and gold trim trunks. He weighed in officially at 172 1/4 pounds. His professional record, 34 victories, 13 defeats with 1 bout even, 17 of his victories coming by way of KO. Fighting out of Bedford, Virginia, presenting Scott Cujo Sigmon. And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, he's wearing the blue and white trim trunks. He went in officially at an even 173 pounds. His professional record, 20 victories, 5 defeats, 11 of his victories coming by way of KO. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, presenting Lonnie B. Lanell Thompson. Once again, referee in charge, Jay Nady.
Trying to blind me or something.
10 rounds. Obey my commands. Good luck. Touch gloves. Let's go to work.
Let's do it, baby.
Sigmon Thompson, the main event of the evening. 10 rounds of boxing in the light heavyweight division. Guys, Ramlin Velez, Ladarius Memphis Miller. We are back for the main event of the evening. Scott Cujo Sigmon, Lonnie B. Lanell Thompson. Your main event of the evening. Thank you for sticking with us.
And Lonnie B is coming out and using that jab real well.
Scott Sigmon's been in with some really tough competition. Roy Jones Jr., Caleb Truax, among the names on the resume of Cujo.
Scott Sigmon hasn't threw a punch yet. You know, seems like he's trying to walk him down, walk Lionel Thompson down, and just tire him out.
Again, if you are joining us at home, please make sure you are scoring this at home and let us know how close you are to the official scoring. If we happen to go to the distance here in this fight, a combination landing by Thompson. Body shot.
Good body shot.
Combination. Lonnie B. Cujo, a couple of jabs. We have a lot of people online right now saying that Cujo looks really dry, and that could be a problem when you're back there. The card's 4 or 5 hours long in the main event.
And you know you haven't warmed up, or you warmed up and then you haven't fought yet, so you get back cold. Like I said, he hasn't really threw a punch the whole round. So it's saying, I don't know, maybe he's just trying to, you know, feel Lonnie B out or walk him down and you know, try to rough him up. Well, who knows?
In the round number 1 here.
She's in love with who I am. Back in high school, I used to bust into the dance. Now I hit the FBO with duffels in my hands. I did have a $13.
Once again, guys, do not forget November 1st. Showbox The New Generation invades Samstown. It's part of Mayweather Promotions. And then we're back in Vegas December 6th.
We got Angelo, Leo.
We have Xavier Martinez, Kevin Newman, among others. I'm really happy for Kevin Newman to get a televised portion of that card.
Yeah, that's I think that's his second time being televised.
Richardson Hitchens, I think he was on like the countdown.
No, he was televised on Fox.
Oh yeah, on FS1. Yeah, FS1.
So this is his second televised card he's been on. And that's another talented fighter, Kevin Newman.
Round number 2 of a scheduled 10. Lonnie B. Thompson, Scott Cujo Sigmon. Lonnie B in the blue trunks, Scott Sigmon in the white with gold. Second round of a 10-round scheduled attraction. Body shot by Thompson.
Like I said, you know, Scott, he's just trying to rough Lonnie B up and make it a rugged fight.
We've got either some bleeding or a cut on the bridge of the nose of Sigmon. Oh, body shot by Thompson.
Body shot.
Followed by a hard jab from Thompson. Again, right now, Cujo just trying to get close to him and just roughhouse him a little bit, so to speak.
No, but he's not throwing any punches. He has the punch too. You know, what's the point of getting close to a guy and just holding him? You know, he has to let his hands go if he wants to win this fight. You know, Lionel Thompson is doing some great body work right now. He's using his jab, he's throwing combinations, he's turning Cujo. He's doing exactly what a trainer wants their fighter to do, wants a boxer to do.
Check hook by Lonnie B. Again, not much output from Cujo as we end round number 2.
But he's talking to Lionel Thompson. I don't know what he said, but he said something to him after the round was over with.
Go I want, good, play if you want, let's do it. I'm a young CEO, sure, yeah. The first play on my body.
Again, it's Sin City Showdown. Today's card has been brought to you by Mayweather Promotions, the Money Team, Mayweather Sports, and the club at Cannery. Very impressed with this building. I can't say enough of the staff here. Thank you guys, Boyd Gaming, for everything. Beautiful location here. Round number 3 of a scheduled 10 round. Again, the judges for this contest, Adelaide Bird, Glenn Trowbridge, and Patricia Morse-Jarman. Randy Stone said Scott is letting this guy punch himself out. You will see. Well, let's hope so. Because right now, Cujo not throwing too many punches. All right, thank you, Bobby. Have a good day at work. Be safe. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you staying with the whole card. Thanks a lot. And Bobby, before he leaves to work, he said Scott is flat-footed. So. Thanks for joining us, Mr. Shanu. We appreciate it. Jay Nady. Giving orders to both fighters.
I like to see Lionel Thompson and kind of stand there, you know, just roll off the shot Scott is throwing, and, you know, just pick him apart. Because, you know, right now I don't see anything that Scott Cujo has for Lionel Thompson.
Cujo, the blood is starting to look a little bit more. I can't see from his vantage point here. But it did look like he was bleeding a little bit more. And yes, on the nose, out of the nose, the left nostril, bleeding from Cujo. Thank you, Mr. Jacobs. We appreciate it. Gregor said they should do Monday Night Football. Well, I mean, Cujo's, let's just be fair. We've seen him fight many a times, even when he fought Roy Jones and this Caleb Truck. He likes to roughhouse. He likes getting in there, and he does come on later on the rounds. And I hope that this is the case, because right now Lonnie B is hitting him with some shots here in the early rounds.
Like I said, I mean, Lionel Thompson, he really could just stand there and just pick this guy apart. He doesn't even have to move as much as he's doing. He's really exhausting more energy moving, if anything. You know, and if Cujo is trying to tire him out, maybe that'll work to his advantage.
Yeah, well, we've got a lot of people saying that that's basically the game plan from Cujo, is to let these guys tire themselves out and then come on.
But like I said, once again, you know, Cujo, he says something to Thompson at the end of the round. I said, so maybe he knows something we don't.
Guys, if you guys do not do so already,
had too many drinks.
make sure you follow Mayweather Promotions on Instagram.
I need to cut.
At Mayweather Promotions, and at Twitter at Mayweather PROMO.
What they say?
We just had somebody fall here right in back of us.
Cut her tab off. What it?
Yeah. Mike Mulligan, 30-27 for Lonnie B.
sometimes people shouldn't drink.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
It's okay as long as she's not driving.
Round number 4, scheduled for 10. J. Leon Love said you're doing a great job commentating.
Thanks, Jay. I really appreciate it, man.
You ever seen that episode when Macho Man goes to tag Hulk Hogan and he ain't there? That's what happened.
Yeah, cause he was supposed to be here. He was supposed to be doing this.
We're gonna get J. Leon Love in here on the next one. We'll put him to work. You did good today, Ladarius. I know it's a long.
Yeah. It's it's all right. I don't mind.
Nope. When you got some new fans here, make sure you guys follow Ladarius Miller. You're gonna be seeing a lot of him if you don't know him already. He's in line for a world title. Tough fighter. Started from the bottom, came all the way up from Memphis, Tennessee, and now he's here making a name for himself.
You dig.
Rabbit punches by Cujo to the side of the ear. Jay Nady is telling him stop the hugging, and
I mean, and that's Lionel Thompson is allowing him to do that. He pretty much can take control of this fight. Like I said, he doesn't have to. He can just stand there in the clinch and pick Cujo apart. He's not really throwing anything hard or effective back.
nice jab to the body by Lonnie B. Again, right hand, Cujo takes it and keeps on coming.
Yeah, man, he can get this guy out of here. He has the ability to get this guy out of here. He just has to take the fight to him.
Again, we're going to go ahead and recap the card for you if you're just joining us, guys. We had a fantastic night of action.
Yes, Cameron Creel fought.
Yes, Mike Castillo Cameron did fight already. In the opening attraction, we had a draw, Fred Wilson Jr. and McRuben Sangenov. That was our opening attraction that ended in a draw. Fernando Ibarra, good-looking prospect in the super bantamweight division, wins his bout against Javon Campbell.
And you can hear Cujo talking to Lionel Thompson, as the round is going on right now.
Linnell K.O. Bellows from Las Vegas, a TKO winner over a tough Mike Snyder. That was a great fight. I enjoyed that fight.
Great fight.
Jonathan Steele. I'm sorry, what were you going to say?
Both of those guys out that Mike Snyder came to fight.
Oh, yeah.
It was a great fight.
Oh, yeah. Both shots out to both West Virginia fighters that came. They really put their all in today as we've got 10 seconds left.
I like to see Cujo do a lot more fighting than he is talking.
We had a really good fight. Jonathan Steele, who's been on our broadcast before, fighting Prince Rock Murthill. Very impressed by the Prince. He wins. He improves his record to 16-0.
We also had Malik Iceman Hawkins.
Oh, yeah.
Knockout.
Malik Iceman Hawkins, which I thought he was going to get some good work from the machine gun Al Rivera from Santa Rosa City, Philippines. A first-round knockout for Malik Hawkins. Maurice Ambitious Lee and Dakota Linger. Dakota was tough.
Yeah, Dakota
tough fighter.
was tough.
Shout out to Dakota.
And Maurice showed a lot. He persevered through it. He continued to attack the body. And, the judges actually counted the body work that he was doing. Sometimes judges don't really count body work. You always wonder if the judges are counting body work. And this was one of the situations where they did, and it worked in Maurice's favor.
Sanjarbek War Rachmanov, a TKO winner over Andre Bird. And in the co-main event, a fantastic fight. Gabriel Dulac from Boston, Massachusetts, by way of La República Dominicana, the Dominican Republic, beats Cameron Suave Creel in the co-main event. That was a terrific fight. Shouts out to both fighters.
A great fight that could have went either way. Both guys have to hold their head, have to keep their head held high.
Body shot by Lionel.
Nice body shot by Lionel.
And Cujo right now just pawing, trying to get through this. Got some cussing going on.
Yeah. I said, man, I'd like to see Cujo do more fighting, man. He's talking too much, He has to let his hands go. He's on the verge of getting shut out every round. Lionel, and you know, this is just one of them situations where Lionel Thompson is just, man, you know, he's so much, he's, you know, like I said before, you know, you train for 8 to 10 weeks, you know, sometimes it's just not your night, and it's looking like that for Cujo. Lionel is just so sharp, man. He's using his jabbing to the head, body. You know, he's not really making any mistakes.
Jagad Jones, Cujo is a game fighter, yes. A very tough fighter.
He's a very tough fighter. He's followed Hall of Famer Roy Jones Jr. Am I right?
Yeah, Caleb Truax as well. I mean, he's got a resume, and he's been in there with some hard punchers, so we know he can take a punch. That's for sure.
Yeah.
He fought J. Leon Love, Ronald Gavril, Linnell Bellows. I mean, he's fought.
And you know, you just seen what Linnell Bellows did to a guy tonight. You know, so if he's fought been in there with Linnell Bellows and, you know, J. Leon Love, those A-class fighter right there. So he's been in there with the top level in his division.
Linnell right now backing up as Cujo still coming forward.
I would just like to see Thompson, you know, not move so much. He doesn't have to against a guy like this. This guy cannot hurt him. He hasn't attempted to throw anything to try to hurt him. So, you know, like I said, he can take this fight to Cujo if he wants. Nice body shot.
Mo Hancock Jr. said a clean sweep so far. How do you guys have it? James Browning.
Yeah,
Shouts out to James Browning, my little buddy from Phoenix, Arizona right now. Used to live in Vegas. Great amateur fighter. He's now, I believe, 3-0 or 4-0. Fighting a few times actually in the same month. So shouts out to James Browning.
Yeah, I have it 5-0 Lionel Thompson. You know, at some point you got to wonder, is the corner gonna, stop it, or, you know, like I said, you don't want a guy. You know, you've had fighters that have died, you know, this year. You know, you don't want guys to take too much of a beating, and it's looking like Cujo is taking a beating right now.
Alex Ayala said Cujo still not warm yet. We're in round number 6. He scheduled 10-round attraction.
Well, if he, it only takes 6 rounds to win a 10-round fight.
G. Holmes said you sound like Earl Spence. Cujo now looks to be the aggressor here in this round. Again, every time Cujo gets hit with a good shot, he's saying something.
He's mouthing off. I said, man, you know, talk is cheap, man. You got to let your hands go and do some work. And, you know, that, and like now, that's what I like to see from Cujo. He just let his hands go, and he was able to land something. You know, that's the only way you're going to hit your opponent, if you let your hands go. You see Lionel Thompson back on using the jab, sets up another body shot.
Got Cujo's corner yelling out suntan lotion. So I don't know what that means. It means maybe get all over his body.
Maybe that's a code for a combination. I don't know.
Maybe like Rocky IV when they yelled that
I don't know.
into the ring when Drago was fighting. We're in round number 6 of 10 here in Las Vegas. Ramlin Ralph, thank you guys for sticking with us. Ladarius Memphis Miller.
Another big right hand from Lionel Thompson. I said you got to wonder, man, when it, he's taking a lot of punches.
Scott Sigmon saying no, 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 whispering something in his ear, and Lonnie B comes back with the right uppercut. Another one.
He's taking a lot of punches.
Target practice here.
Yeah, it's target practice
for Lonnie B. Combination.
Another right hand.
To the body, and then the right hand lands for Lonnie B. Cujo trying to fight back. Ten seconds left here in round number 6 in our main event here at the club at Kennery.
Man, you got a guy, Linnell Thompson, man, a guy who can easily be in a title fight in his next 2 or 3 fights. He's at the 168 weight division. There's a lot of good guys there. You got Caleb Plant, you got David Benavidez, you got Darrell.
Speaking of which, now that we have a chance, I was going to ask you earlier.
Yeah.
We have some amazing fights coming up on Saturday.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm going to ask you about the co-main event. You've got Darrell and Benavidez,
yeah,
2 of the best at 168. How do you see that?
I have Benavidez winning. I have Benavidez winning that fight.
Now, Benavidez wins that fight. He will be the youngest 2-time super middleweight champion in history.
I mean, well, yeah. It was his title to begin with.
And in the main event, it's a good one. Showtime, Sean Porter and Earl Spence.
I got Earl. I'm Team Spence.
The thing I have about that fight is the only thing that I can see is that Sean Porter is a different fighter. He's rough in there. He does things that are unorthodox to make the fighter uncomfortable, and he can maybe throw Spence off his game. It's going to be a good fight.
I mean, that's the thing. What if he can't? What if he can't? That's the thing. People talk about what if he could, because, that's what he does to every fighter, but what if he can't? So, you got to think about that.
Cujo throwing back a few punches. Not as hard as he would like, but he's throwing.
I said, this guy's, he's taking a beating, man. He's getting hit every time Linnell Thompson let his hands go.
Well, Jay Nady looks on. Jay Nady really doesn't initiate too many stoppages. I mean, if it gets really bad, a lot of young fighters, Nady does look, but
I mean,
Sigmon's still coming forward.
Yeah, and it's not just about Scott. He's more older in his career, and like I said, with all the things that's been going on in boxing, you don't want a guy to take too much damage.
That jab bust on the nose of Cujo, and now the blood is starting to come more than ever before in this fight.
Yeah, this is a shutout. I mean, Linnell Thompson has won every round.
Right hand landed, left landed. Cujo now just shaking his head, taking blow after blow here in round number 7.
You just see blood flying. I'm trying. I'm a bag back because I don't want anything to fly on me. Like I said, this is a great boxing performance by Linnell Thompson. Another big shot. Like I said, you have to wonder, have the ref consider stopping it.
I think we're close. We haven't had a punch thrown by Cujo in the last 30 to 40 seconds, except that pawing jab. We could be close to a stoppage here.
Yeah, man, he's like I said, maybe that's why Cujo is talking.
Kristen said we need CompuBox on this to see the punch output here.
I know it's a lot to a little bit. I know that much.
That's Ladarius Memphis.
That's my copy back.
CompuBox.
That's my copy box. A lot to a little bit.
We're 10 seconds left in round number 7, a scheduled 10.
Another right hand.
Lonnie B, Linnell Thompson in cruise control here in Vegas, live at the Cannery.
Yeah, I think this has been the worst round for Cujo. He took a lot of punishment. That
Now
last
we're
round.
gonna come over here and look, and it might be a
Yeah.
Jay Nady's over here saying, "Hey, are you okay?" He's
He's
gonna stop
stopping
it.
He's stopping.
That's it.
He had
That's
to.
it.
I said he took a lot of punishment that last round, man. And you have to protect the fighter. If nobody else is gonna, you have to protect it. That's an excellent stoppage by Jay Nitty, man.
She wanna get married tonight, but I can't take a knee 'cause I'm wearing all white. Me and my bros get twins, but we don't look alike.
And again, Steven Randolph made a good point right here. Too tough for his own good.
Yeah,
Sometimes you're so tough you don't want to quit, but you want to live on to fight another day.
Yeah, and me as a fighter, I'm the same way. You know, don't stop it. If only way I want to lose is if only me as a fighter. Only way I feel like I'm losing is if I'm getting carried out the ring. You know, and that's every fighter. So I mean, much respect to Scott Sigmon. You know, he's a tough veteran, a tough fighter. You know, it just wasn't his night tonight.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and read the particulars. It's Lonnie B, Linnell Thompson at the end of round number 7, TKO over Scott Cujo Sigmon.
Ladies and gentlemen, official time, the end of round number 7. Referee Jay Navy calls a halt to the bout at the request of the red corner. Your winner by way of TKO, Lonnie B. Linnell Thompson.
All right, guys, Ramblin' Ralph on behalf of Mayweather Promotions, Ladarius Memphis Miller, the Cannery, Mayweather Sports, the Money Team. We appreciate you guys joining us. This has been Sin City Showdown. On behalf of all of us here, we appreciate you guys joining in. Again, join us November 1st for Showbox A New Generation. The undercards will be streamed online on Facebook. And then December 6th, Sin City Showdown. We have a lot of fights in store for you guys. Again, on behalf of all of us,
I'll see you, baby. Hey, congratulations to.
have a good night. Thank you for joining us.